my top 10 holiday gift ideas under $100. Welcome to Slow Roll. My name is Stephanie, a disability advocacy channel. Today we're going to be talking about the top 10 gift ideas under $100 that you can give to anyone with chronic illness, disability. I think we've run the gamut. I'm pretty sure these are 100% inclusive. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments down below. But let's get into my list for this year. First up, I want to preface this very clearly. A lot of people with chronic illness and a lot of people with disabilities take medications that don't necessarily allow them to drink alcohol. Alcohol, as much as I used to enjoy it every so often, I can no longer indulge. And so something to keep in mind if you know of someone who's recently become ill or maybe on some new medications, if you would constantly, bring them a bottle of wine or things like that for Christmas gifts, you may just want to double check and find out whether or not they can still enjoy that bottle of wine, or if you might want to reconsider your gift idea. Just a little quick disclaimer there. Let's get into our wonderful list. The very first thing I have to recommend is this Shiatsu Massager. It's one of my favorite things I have found this year as far as chronic pain goes. It is a wonderful little massager that even comes with a car charging system, so you can use it while traveling, which is absolutely amazing. I love it. If you know someone who deals with a lot of chronic pain, especially in the neck and low back areas, I would highly recommend this gift. Next up, we have a wonderful basket idea. And it's truly just think of your friend or family member's favorite drink, that it be coffee or tea, and make them a basket full of those things that they just love. Make sure that you had everything they might need. Some honey maybe, or sugar, maybe their favorite creamer, things like that from a coffee perspective, their favorite drink flavoring or something of that nature. Get funky with it, enjoy the process, and because it was made by you, I can promise you they'll love it even more. Number 3, we've got a time-saving hack here. I know it's a bit of an odd one, but get them some car wash gift certificates. I know this might not be as fun, but hey, saving someone with chronic illness time, energy, and money, and doing something like this is a huge plus. Honestly, we got this as a gift from someone a few years back, and it was just awesome to not have to think about our car washes for the year. They got us this 5-pack Christmas set, and it was just fantastic. Next up, we've got a beautiful blanket. Any blanket, honestly. I would highly recommend going to Costco if you have a Costco membership. They're very cost effective and they are absolutely stunning blankets. Costco has some of the best blankets I've ever purchased. So if you have a Costco membership and you know the person you're gifting really likes to hang around and lounge around, that it be in bed or on the couch, I guarantee you a new blanket would do them some good. If they have children, how about a few hours of babysitting? Giving them some respite, not even to leave the house potentially, but just maybe go into a different space and not have to worry about the children for a few hours, or be able to get other things done while the kids are at home. The time span during Christmas, those 2 weeks where kids are at home from school and all of that, can be very challenging. So if you have someone who has kids and if you think that they might need a little bit of extra help, either offer to babysit yourself or simply hire someone. If that's maybe something, we're all busy during the holiday season, hire someone as a gift. I think it's a wonderful way to help families out during this really busy time. Next up, we've got this Mat. This acupuncture mat is something that seems really, really scary and might be a little bit daunting from a gift perspective, but I promise you, as soon as they start using it, they will love it. If they've got any type of pain, hip pain, leg pain, arm pain, neck pain, this acupuncture mat will help them with pain management. I've been using this acupuncture mat for over 2 years now. I use it at least once a week, if not more, when I'm in really bad pain modes, and it truly just gives me a release that just nothing else does. So highly, highly recommend this Acumat. Number 6 on the list is a class of some sort. Do you know that they're artists and would love to take a painting class, or maybe they want to learn a new dish and would like to go to Indian food class of some sort? There's so many options on things like Groupon or different sites that offer really cool classes where someone can learn a new skill. The one thing I will say, asterisk here, is make sure that it's not a large commitment. Make sure it's 1, maybe 2 classes at most. Being any longer than that might be a little bit daunting for a person with chronic illness or pain. And it's also something that you may want to do a little bit of extra work and detail on, and make sure that it is an accessible class so that they can fully partake in the experience. Number 7, movie passes, theater passes, tickets to a show of some sort. Ideally, you would buy them a gift certificate so they could pick a date that fits them best, but anything that would be a really cool outing, most theaters, movie and or musical theater or theaters in general, I would say the large majority of them are accessible. So that is something you're gonna wanna check on, but if someone is into theater and or loves movies, I would highly recommend a gift card to either or. Museum passes are number 9 on the list. I think museums are a fantastic outing, a great accessible activity, and I just think they're really fun. I think it's something different, and even better if you work together to even go together to the museum after you give it as a gift and make it an entire outing for everybody. I think it's educational and it's just fun and different, and I don't think we spend enough time going to museums that are in our own cities. Last on the list is a bit of a different one, and I want you to bear with me. It might also be a tad over budget, our $100 budget here, but I think it's a really important one to talk about, and that's cleaning service. Hiring a cleaning service for someone who's chronically ill or has disability issues can be a bit of a touchy subject. And I'm not saying that the person may or may not have a dirty house or that you've even been in their house before. But something to consider is cleaning in general can be a really daunting task for someone with chronic illnesses, especially if they don't have a support system that helps them consistently. Something to consider is seeing whether or not they might need some help, and or just giving them the gift and making sure that they understand that it's coming from a place of love and not because they need to, but simply to help them out. I think it's a really powerful gift that can truly make a huge difference in someone's life. I hope you enjoyed today's 10 gift ideas under $100. If you have, we would love a like, comment. If you've watched till this point, I think you should subscribe to the channel as well, and let us know your thoughts on your favorite gift idea down below in the comments. We'll see you guys next week, and don't forget to slow your roll. Like this video, check out one of the other review videos we've done this year over here.